All right, guys, we are back with round 2 hat format at Epic Cards and Games in Hurst, Texas. We got the 4-time Shonen Jump champion, Fili Luna, on the left, playing a standard hat deck versus Aaron on the right, playing. What's Aaron playing? I think he's playing a Mythic Ruler deck, so it looks like Philly's going first. Activates Duality, reveals Ice Hand, Sanctum, and Void Trap Hole. Now, I've known Philly for a long time, and he was not playing Yu-Gi-Oh! At the time, so I'm not sure how familiar he is with hat format, but we'll see how he does. Philly's mostly playing Lorcana now. Occasionally, he shows up for some retro Yu-Gi-Oh! You can see here he's playing on a Stitch mat. That's how you know he's mostly plays Lorcana, but glad to have Philly. He's one of my heroes. A legend in the game, so we'll see how he does. I'm rooting for him. All right, now let's see Aaron. Will Aaron take down the 4-time champ? Aaron kind of stopped playing a little bit, but he's been on the channel a few times. He's got 1 win. He's been in the finals a few times. So we'll see how he does. So Philly went first, set 5, sets a monster stone. We know he has a Sanctum that he added off the Pot of Duality. All right, let's see. Looks like Aaron's got the life points. Again, also, I'm not sure how familiar Aaron is in hat format. Like, his hand doesn't look that good. He's got, like, Corseska in his hand. Okay, so his Curry Bandit sets 1 back row, so he's probably not going to attack. He's going to go straight to end phase, pop the Curry Bandit. But here, Philly probably will Sanctum it. Yeah, I think he's going to activate Sanctum. Yep, he's going to Sanctum. Sanctum special summon is an artifact from your deck. And Moral Attack, when it's special summoned during your opponent's turn, destroy a face-up card they control, doesn't target. And it looks like end phase, he's going to activate Artifact Ignition, which is basically an MST, except you have to have an artifact in your deck, an artifact monster, and then you set it at resolution. Yep, so he sets another Moral Attack. Yeah, Aaron's hand's not that great. All right, so we're both at 8,000. So he flips summons Ice Hand, so he's going to hit him for 35. I wonder if Philly's got another Sanctum, another Ignition back there to try and bring out that Moral Attack. So now Aaron's going to activate Foolish, sends Blue Eyes. He's probably, is he planning to make the Azure Eyes Dragon with the Soul Charge? That might be his play. I think that's the play. So here comes Soul Charge. Target any number of monsters in your graveyard. Special summon them. That's what Soul Charge does. And if you do, you take 1,000 for each. You can't conduct your battle phase the turn you use Soul Charge. And here he warnings it. Now, if he has a second Soul Charge, you can play it. Oh, he does. That always happens. All right, so he's only going to target the Blue Eyes, so that puts Aaron at 35. Okay, so we know one of Philly's back rows is the Moral Attack. So now Aaron summons Flame Guard, Synchros for Azure Eyes. Yeah, in defense mode. So this card's stats are the opposite of regular Blue Eyes. It's instead of 3,000 attack, it's 3,000 defense, 2,500 attack. And like it's special. I forget exactly what this card does. It like special summons a dragon during your standby phase, and dragon monsters can't be targeted or destroyed. I have to look it up. It's a card that doesn't normally get summoned. But let's see how Philly does again. How Philly does. I was so shocked to see Philly because, again, I don't remember him playing that much during that time. Edison, he did play. So, like, I wasn't surprised to see him for Edison, but then he just randomly showed up, and I was like, oh, Philly, good to see you, man. I don't know. Yeah, Philly, I don't know what's going on. All right, so now here comes Upstart from Aaron. Second Upstart. Yeah, there's a lot of Lorcana propaganda on my locals. Everyone's trying to get me to play Lorcana, and I'm thinking about it. It's crazy how many Yu-Gi-Oh players are transitioning over to Lorcana. Like people that I've known for a long time that stopped playing Yu-Gi-Oh, but they're getting into Lorcana. All right, so let's see. 3 back rows from Philly. One's the moral tag. We know where it is. Wait, he didn't use Azure Eyes as effect? Let me go look up Azure Eyes right now that we're right here. Azure Eyes. Because I always forget its effect. Okay, this card is special summoned until the end of the next turn. Neither player can target dragon monsters you currently control with card effects. Also, they cannot be destroyed by card effects. Once returned in your standard phase, you target one normal monster in your graveyard, special summon it. Okay, that's what it does. But he didn't use that effect. He didn't bring. He could have brought back a Blue Eyes, right? In defense mode. Yeah, that's the one thing. One of the reasons why I don't like the. If I were to ever play an Artifact Trap Tricks deck, I don't like the hand version because people can just sometimes play around the hands. Sometimes, not always. All right, so he goes for Rhapsody. So Rhapsody, up to twice per turn, you can banish a card from your opponent's graveyard by detaching a material. Yeah, you can see here, Philly's still new to this format. He's reading Rhapsody. Oh, maybe he thought he could equip it to any monster. No, it has to be an XYZ material. So he keeps the other material on the Rhapsody. So now this time he does use Azure Eyes' effect. Brings back Flamebell Guard. It should be 8,035. Aaron's got the life points, but I'm going to start. Unless he puts it right in the middle, I'm going to start keeping track of life points as well. Especially with this angle. I mean, Aaron doesn't have that many cards, but I'm wondering if Philly can deal with this field. So Philly activates Duality, reveals top 3 cards of his deck. He's going to either add Murmileo, Breakthrough, or Dionea. He can get, well, he can't special summon this turn because of Duality. So let's see, what do you get if you're Philly? Ooh, looks like he's going to choose the Breakthrough skill. Okay. So he attacks over guard with Moral Attack. Banishes the guard after he attacks. Yeah, I mean, Aaron has... What's helping him is that he keeps... Philly's up a lot of cards, but that he can't deal with that Azure Eyes, at least not yet. What rank 4... I mean, he can make a rank 4... Maybe he should have grabbed Dionea instead of the Breakthrough skill, because then he goes Dionea, bring back the other Dionea. Yes, Dionea, bring back the other Dionea, then make any rank 4, equip the Rhapsody to it, but his spell and traps are clogged now. So Philly letting his opponent know where the Moral Attack is. See, some people they're not gonna remind you. But this is locals. Like at a big event, most people are not gonna remind you where the artifact is. So Aaron with the Burial. He's looking at the Moral Attack. Okay, so he Breakthrough skills the Azure Eyes. Come on, yeah, Dionea would be good. But you can just go, what's it called? 101, and then equip the Rhapsody to it, and that should deal with the Azure Eyes, depending on what his 2 back rows are. But he could have Skill Drain. I think that's the only trap card Aaron's deck plays. Oh, I think he has Soul Charge. Yeah, but Soul Charge is kind of bad right here. Yeah, it is. Doesn't do much. Yeah, it doesn't do much. He's got Soul Charge, and he's gonna pay 1,000. Oh, or does he have 2 targets in there? Oh no, he has 2. Okay, that's good. Then yeah, he can go, but he can't attack. But what rank 4 do you make if you're Philly? Black Ship. Oh, can he Black Ship and then equip and send it? Oh, I think he can do that, right? Let me go read Black Ship. But I think Aaron has Skill Drain. Oh, he has Wing Blast. All right, so that's gonna hurt him. Yeah, it didn't matter. He had Wing Blast. But I think if you equip the Rhapsody, I think it'll boost him up to 33. Then he can send the double call. So he's gonna make this play anyway. Oh yes, equip. So it goes up to 33, but he skill drains. Oh, he's gonna skill drain to the effect to try to equip. So now Fili, yeah. How does Fili deal with the? Fili can't deal with this 3,000 wall. I'm trying to think. I mean, he plays Ignition to out the skill drain. Does he play even Crazy Box? Doesn't deal with the 3,000 wall. I'm trying to think what cut is out, and here comes Aaron with Shrine. Oh, hands. I guess if Aaron like leaves a monster up, then Fili can crash his hands and then deal with the skill drain. So Dragon Shrine's basically a double Foolish Burial. You send a dragon normal type monster from your deck and a regular dragon. So yeah, but you don't have to send a normal. You can just Foolish one dragon if you want to. All right, so Fili's only got one back row. All right, so he's going to special summon Tidal from his graveyard by banishing 2 dragons. He's going to banish Guard, and I couldn't see the other one. Yeah, see, now you give Fili an opening where he can top deck a hand and wipe your field. He's got 2 dragons. He might XYZ summon after he attacks, though. He might just hit both. Like, run over the Moral Attack for 500. And then run over the Black Ship for 700. Yep. And then you could go Draco Sack and pop his last back row, but it's probably another artifact. Because Fili has not used... Okay, now Fili switched. Oh, man. See, locals is more a relaxed environment. Because I think, like, at a big event, people aren't going to remind you where the Moral Attack is. I wouldn't. If you forget, you forget. I know this because when I play against artifact decks, sometimes I'll forget where they set the artifact, especially when they have 5 back rows. I'm like, all right, let's see. He has not been able to stop anything, and it looks like Fili concedes. So Aaron takes game 1. Who will move on in this tournament? All right, looks like Fili's going first. Yeah, it was just the skill drain. He couldn't deal with that Azure Eyes, but I think, did Aaron have the skill drain? Because I think he drew into it, so I don't think there's much Fili could have done. Maybe earlier in the game when he potted Duality, he could have grabbed Dianea instead of Breakthrough. That's what I'm guessing, maybe. But did Aaron have the skill drain at that time? He couldn't special summon that turn, but maybe the turn after he could have gone Dianea, made that same play. But I don't know. So Fili sets 3, and Aaron summons Card Trooper. Mills 3, Mills MST, 3 spells and traps. That sucks. And here comes Sacred Source, 7 stars. So that card is pretty good. You banish a level 7 monster from your hand, and then you draw 2 cards. It's really good with Dragon Rulers because the Dragon Rulers, when they're banished, you add a dragon monster from your deck to your hand with the same attributes. So since he banished Blaster for Sword, he's going to search Guard. The only issue with that card, why I don't like it, is you don't have, like, he can't really grab back that Blaster. The only way he can grab it back is with, like, Burial, or if he plays any trap cards that bring back a banished monster. So here Fili summons Ice Hand, attacks him for 14, so we're at 66 to 8k. Consonants, so he must have just drew. Aaron's playing Wing Beat too. You don't normally see Wing Beat in this deck. I mean, it's not bad, but it's not something you normally see. You normally see Wing Beat in Heretics because it's so free in that deck. With Esset, with especially with Tefnuit, it's just super free. 7,066. Who took 1,000? I don't know who took 1,000. All right, so Aaron special summons Tempest from his hand by banishing two guards. Fili with the bottomless. So for those guys who may not know, the Dragon Rulers all have 3 effects. You can only use 1 effect per turn. So that's why he used Tempest's effect to special summon itself, and then bottomless banished it. But since he already used the effect to special summon itself, the effect when it gets banished will not activate. So here he activates Burial. Alright, so he did have the Burial, so it made the Sacred Sword a little bit better. So, oh no, sorry, he attacked over the Card Trooper. That's where I messed up. Yeah, it should be 8,000, 7,000. And now he hit him for 14. Okay, I have it right. Aaron's got the life points, but I'm keeping track as well because it'll be a little bit bigger on my screen. All right. I think Fili borrowed this deck. Again, I don't think he really played during this time. Because I was talking to him and I told him about I'm surprised he's not playing Lightsworn because I remember there was a tournament like right after Hat format, and I think Fili had just came back into the game after a long break. And he was playing Lightsworn during Shaddoll format. And I remember that because the video is up somewhere where he and I were playing 10 years ago. All right, so he Torrentials, Chains, MST. He's going to make the Ice Hand miss timing here. It's Breakthrough Skill, yes. Torrential, Ice Hand will miss timing here. I mean, that's not too bad. You got rid of your Ice Hand got rid of Torrential, MST, and his Horseska. So Fili chains Maxi to Blaster's effect. So he's going to draw 1 card. Searches for Tempest's effect. Now, it looks like Aaron's going to search Debris Dragon. He's going to keep going off of Maxi. So I'm going to go over Maxi real quick. It's just a hand trap. You discard from your hand to the graveyard. For the rest of the turn, each time your opponent special summons a monster, you draw 1 card. So it looks like Aaron is not going to give him any more draws off the Maxi. So we're at 52 to 56. Fili summons Fire Hand. So Fire Hand will crash into Blaster. Fili's going to take 12. Pop the Blaster. So yeah, the hands all have this effect when they're destroyed and you're possession by your opponent's card, either by battle or card effect. Fire Hand pops a monster, then special summons Ice Hand. Ice Hand pops a spell or trap, then special summons Fire Hand. But they can miss timing, so you just got to be careful. You saw Aaron make it miss timing because the last thing that happened was the MST. So I think it goes MST, Chain Torrential. So Torrential's Chain Link 2 and MST's Chain Link 1. Alright, so now Aaron summons Debris Dragon. Ooh, looks like Fili's got Crow or Maxi. So he crows the Card Trooper. That way he can't make like a Black Rose, but I guess he just picked whatever target. Yeah, he targeted. Oh, Aaron's hand's kind of bad. He can Goldstark Tidal and search the Mythic Water Dragon. That'll turn on his trade-in. Let's see if he decides to do that play. So Goldstark. Yes, Tidal and going to grab the Mythic Water Dragon. I think that's the only Water Dragon he plays in his deck. Yes, now will he use the trade-in is a question. I mean, his deck is looking slim. Look at that. He's gone through a lot of cards. Thanks to Sacred Sword 7-star. He hasn't used Upstart this game, though. Maybe he sided him out. I guess because of the Card Trooper. So he discards the Mythic Water Dragon. Draws 2. Now he activates Shrine. Yes, and you can only activate 1 Shrine per turn. So he sends Blue Eyes for his normal dragon. Then he's going to send another one. Let's see. So he sends Redox. Now, oh, he's playing regular Foolish too. So he sends White Stone. Does he have another Blue Eyes target in his deck? He does. Okay. He must have drawn the Foolish off of the trade-in. Because he probably would have just done this earlier had he had the yeah, had he had the Foolish. Does he have Soul Charge too? Oh man. Let's see. How many Dragon Rulers? He banished Tempest. Title's gone. So he had wait, Aaron with 2 banished piles? Okay, well one of the banished piles for Gold Sark. So now Fili chains Maxi. He's got another all the hand traps from Fili. He's got Maxi, he's got Crow. I'm 100% biased this match. I want to see Fili go far in this tournament. Because the only other time I had him on the channel was in Edison, and I had to knock him out. Technically, the loser here is not eliminated. I think Aaron won round 1, and Fili drew. Yes, Fili had a draw round 1. So yeah, technically the loser here is not eliminated. So he has Wing Beat. Chooses not to use Wing Beat. But what do you make? I guess you could just make any monster to run over the Ice Hand. So he goes for Star Eater. Yeah, trust me, I have to read Star Eater all the time too. I forget its effect. It's like you can't activate. Let me go look this card up. It's an annoying card. It's like 3,200. Let's see. Must be Synchro Summon, cannot be special by other ways. This card's Synchro Summon cannot be negated. When Synchro Summon cards and effects cannot be activated. If this card attacks and it's unaffected by other card effects until the end of the damage step. So I guess it works on a Fire Hand. But he attacks over the Ice Hand for, what, 18? So now Fili's at 22 to Aaron's 56. So he drew another card off. So now he summons Trap Tricks Murmileo. Chain Torrential to Murmileo's effect. And Murmileo at its normal summon, you add a normal hole trap card from your deck to your hand. Here, searches Void Trap Hole. Why Void? I saw someone else play Void. Void Trap Hole. Now, Fili sets 3. Probably one of them is Void Trap Hole. It says, when your opponent's special monster with 2,000 or more attack, negate the effect of one of those monsters with 2,000 or more attack, and if you do, destroy it. So I guess it's like another option compared to Trap Trick Trap Hole Nightmare. So here, he special summons Redox. Fili chains Transmigration Prophecy. We haven't seen anyone really use that card in hat format. People just go with Crow. So interesting to see that card. So yeah, you can chain it. If the Dragon Ruler is trying to activate in the graveyard, you can just chain to it and put it back in the deck. So we're at 22 to... Wait. I think Aaron took another 14 that I missed. Alright, this should be light points. 22, 42. Aaron passes. Man, Fili, do you play Sanctum, man? Alright, now Fili sets a monster. Aaron's got Soul Charge. Oh, now he got yeah, Aaron's got a bunch of cards. It's funny because game 1, he looked like he was down cards game 1. But this game, I think this game's looking good for Aaron. He's got Wing Beat. We know one of Fili's back rows. But will Fili play around Wing Beat? I mean, I wouldn't see it coming. Not in this deck. In Heretics, yes, I've started to play around in Heretics, but here comes a Soul Charge. So he's gonna target. Let's see. Targets those two. Will Fili chain the Crow or just let it go through? So Aaron's gonna take 2,000. So we're at 22. It should be. They should both be at 22. Yeah. Now what? Tribute summons Blue Eyes. Can you even Void Trap Hole? I don't think you can. Maybe that's why Philly's reading it. Because it doesn't have an effect. And now he's going to wing beat, put back the blue eyes. It's heavy. Okay, what else does he have? So he had Void. Oh, Debunk. Okay. Yeah, Philly's not drawing Sanctum, man. 22. But now you're at 22. Do you have a Dragon Ruler you can... Oh, he still has a title, right? Do you think Philly set a fire hand or an ice hand? So he decides to just... Yeah, we'll see what he does. Yeah, he already normal summoned. So he's just going to special summon title. All right. So now Philly sets 2. The title's going to return. All the Dragon Rulers, if they're special summoned, they return to your hand during your opponent's end phase. So we're both at 22. It will Aaron play another soul charge. This has been a long... I can't believe we're only in game 2. This has been a long match. So he's going to banish both the dragons from his hand to special summon Blaster from his hand. Is it a fire hand? Does he have finally drew Sanctum? Oh, he set... This is my not my number one saying, but I say this every time. You know you're in trouble when you have to set DD Crow. All right, so now Aaron's activate Shrine. It kills me because when people have to set DD Crow, because you almost never want to set it. You want to use it in your hand. Is he out of dragons? Is that Shrine dead? There's no way. He's got to have at least one dragon in there. Oh, the Redox that got shuffled back in. That's right. Did Philly finally draw Sanctum? Oh, he summons DD Crow, attacks. Oh, I think they're getting close to time. So what happened? Where's life points? I'm confused. Okay, I think they drew, or at least that's what happened, but I actually don't think it was a draw. Was Philly higher in life? They told me it was a draw, but I don't think it was a draw. Maybe I missed an attack and Philly was higher in life because he summoned DD Crow. Or I think they were in main phase. Something happened, but they reported a draw. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed that match. And yeah, that ending was weird. I don't know what happened, but I just remember I was there that day, and obviously because I filmed it, but they reported a draw. But I think they were tied in life points, so Aaron should have won that match, I think. Anyways, we'll be back soon, guys. Check out the link in the description. I have a coupon code for 5% off Yu-Gi-Oh! Singles and product. The code is my first and last name, Oscar Zelaya. One word, all caps. Yep, we'll see you guys next time.